Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka Hamidum Majid. My name is Ahmad Ibrahim bin Azam. My metric number is 1170542. I'm from Faculty of Sharia and Law, University Science Malaysia. Today I would like to present about my final year project. Before that, first of all, I would like to thank my reviewer, Dr. Sobri Awang, for this opportunity. May Allah bless you. Okay. My article is regarding the understanding of the phases and mention of the moon among Muslim students and what is the significant effects towards society. I used to method in completing my article, which are qualitative and quantitative. First thing first, we need to know the definition of mention and phases of the moon from Islamic perspective. First of phases of the moon are the regular changes in its shapes as it appears to us on Earth. Only half of the moon always receive the light from the sun. The moon have 5 stages and 10 names. The first one is Al-Hilaliyah, new moon. The second one is Tarbi' al-Awwal, first quarter. The third one is Al-Istiqbal, full moon. The fourth one is Tarbi' al-Thani, third quarter. And lastly, Al-Muhakkiyah, which means cannot be seen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 189, Auzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim, Yas'alunaka 'anil ahillah, qul hiya mawaqitu lin-nasi wal hajj. From this verse, the meaning of this verse is, they ask you, O Muhammad, about the new moons. Say they are measurement of times for the people and for Hajj. The words ahillah in this verse, it means new moon. The new moon is the first phase of moon every month. Okay, next. Mention of the moon. Mention is the place of the moon in the sky, consisting of 28 mentions, comes from the sidereal period of moon around the earth around 27.3 days. The analogy is like, the simple analogy is like when we take a bus in the city, we travel in the bus in the city, so the bus will drop each one of the passengers at the bus station. So the bus station is like mention of the moon. Okay. The purpose of knowing mention of the moon and phases of the moon is to know the changes of the season, make calendars, and many more. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Al-Quran, Surah Yasin, verse 39, Auzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim, wal qamara qaddarnahu manazila hatta 'ada kal urjunil qadim. Meaning of this ayat is, and the moon we have determined for its phases until it returns appearing like the old dead stock. So the words manazil in this ayat, in this verse, ulama falak said it is the place where the moon stop every day in a month. It will rotate so that every month in lunar calendar or Hijri calendar, we will have the same background of mention. So it is actually located at the 12th constellation, as we know the 12th constellation that are very famous in our society. But for the moon, we use the 28 mentions as the reference. But for the sun, we use the 12 constellations as the reference. Most of the Muslim students that answer my survey question, they know about the phases of the moon, but they didn't know much about mention of the moon. And there are some of them that never heard about that. So okay, now we move to the next objective of my article, which is the function of the phases and mention of the moon towards society in life. There are a lot of functions of phases and mention of the moon, but I only list down some of it. Okay, the first one is to create lunar calendar or Hijri calendar. First and foremost, whenever we want to create lunar calendar, we have to master these two knowledge because it is related to each other. If we only know about the phases of the moon, it is not enough for us to create the lunar calendar, because we need to know the process of the mention of the moon also. Next, the changes of the season. Same with the sun. If you look at lunar calendar, we will know the changes of every season, uh, uh, change of season every month, such as dry season, rain heavily every day, monsoon season, and main monsoon. Such as same with sun calendar or solar calendar. We have winter, we have summer, we have spring, like that. Okay, so lastly, fasting in white days by knowing the changes of brightness of the moon. As we know in hadith Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, an Abi Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu qala, awsani khalili sallallahu alaihi wasallam bi thalathin. Siyamu thalathah ayyam min kulli syahr wa rak'atid duha wa an utiru qabla an anam. Meaning from this hadith is fasting 3 days of the month in every month, 2 rakaat of duha, and perform witr prayer before sleep. So, as shown in this article, we can see the name of night. Name of the night is actually showing the difference between brightness of the moon every night. Fasting in white days is named by one of the night, which is Bidun. This one, Bidun. In Arabic, it's a Bayd, which means white. To help me on completing this article, I conducted one survey for USIM students to answer my survey consisting of 26 questions, and a total of 120 students answer my question. And after I make full of analysis of my survey, I think 50% of them understand very well about the question, and 50% of them not uh, able to answer my question. Okay. As a conclusion, knowledge is important and compulsory for a student. We should never stop learning in our life. And I think that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.